What's concrete slump test?
The slump test is the most commonly used method for measuring the consistency of concrete, which directly correlates to its workability. The main purposes of the slump test include to determine consistency and workability of concrete mix, to indicate variations in the uniformity or quality of concrete during construction.
Meaning of workability.
Workability refers to the ease of mixing, placing, compacting, and finishing freshly prepared concrete without any segregation or bleeding.
The workable concrete should
Allow easy mixing and handling. Flow readily into molds and around reinforcement. Fill formworks without honeycombing or bleeding. Retain its shape after compaction. The equipment needed for slump test comprises
slump
cone, standard metal mold shaped as inverted frustum of cone. Base plate, rigid non-absorbent plate on which slump cone is placed. Tamping rod, 16 mm dia x 600 mm long steel rod with one end rounded. Scoop, to place concrete sample into slump cone. Ruler, graduated metal ruler to measure slump in millimeter.
Procedure of testing.
Dampen the slump cone and base plate. Place cone centrally on the base. Fill the cone 1/4 height by volume with freshly mixed concrete. Tamp it 25 times with the tamping rod. Fill the next 1/4 and tamp 25 times. Fill remaining 1/4 and tamp 25 times. Level off the concrete at the top. Slowly lift the cone vertically upwards. Let the concrete slump down. Measure the vertical displacement of the center of the slump concrete. This is the slump in millimeter. Clean equipment thoroughly after the test. Report the slump measurement to the nearest 5 millimeters.
Typical slump values for different applications. Factors influencing slump values. Water content. Increasing water increases slump. Aggregate properties. Smooth round aggregates give higher slump than angular rough aggregates. Aggregate gradation. Well-graded mix has higher slump than poorly graded. Mixtures. Plastizers increase slump, accelerators reduce it. Concrete temperature. Warm concrete has higher slump than cold concrete. Cement properties. Finer cement increases slump. Time. Slump reduces with time after batching due to hydration. Compaction. Improper compaction gives false slump reading. Some test results are evaluated based on specified slump. The mix design specifies a target slump value or slump range. Test results should conform. Consistency. Test results should not vary too much from batch to batch. Variations indicate non-uniform mixing. Workability requirements. Slump should match the placement needs, stiffer for heavily reinforced sections, higher slump for plain concrete applications. Typical slump test results. True slump. Concrete subsides evenly in vertical direction after lifting cone. Shear slump. Concrete shears off vertically on one side, causing tilted subsidence. Collapse slump. Concrete fully collapses into a flatten. The slump test is an easy, cost-effective field test to determine concrete workability. It measures the consistency of a freshly batched sample when compacted and released from the standard slump cone. Slump value correlates directly to the concrete's fluidity and water content. It is an essential quality assurance or quality control tool widely used in construction for acceptance testing and uniformity monitoring of concrete.